Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm literally in my workout clothes, so do not mind me. Here up in the breathe because I have to run 2.5 miles today, but that is not the point of this video. Today we are going to be going over kind of like a fall TBR, books that I really want to get to this fall because I've had these books for a while and I just feel like this is the perfect time to read them. They're mostly fantasy, probably all of the ones I have here are fantasy. I'm a mood reader, so I can read honestly anything, but I feel like during this time, fall, I love to read fantasy books. That's just something that a genre that I just absolutely love. Probably romantasy, I guess we can say. I'm just gonna go through a list. I have quite a few here, and obviously you can see over here you can kind of see some, and then over there you can kind of see a little bit more, but these are the ones that I really want to try to get to this fall season. Let's get right into this. Okay, so first two books are from the Caraval Caraval series. So I read Caraval obviously, but I have Legendary and Finale here that I still really need to read. So I do want to get to these this fall season. Obviously these are fantasy book. Can't tell you, I know they're following different couples. I think this is following the main character and Caraval's sister, if I'm not mistaken. I could be totally wrong, but there's this one and then there's this one, and I know that we see Jack in this one from her other series that she recently came out with not that long ago. Then I decided I want to try to finish the Academy series because these books are obviously they're YA, so they're very quick to read, they're easy reads, and I just want to be able to finish it and give my full honest review of the whole series. So I just have these three to read. That will be excited to just check off my list. Then I had this for a while, Dance of Thieves. Not really sure what this is. I mean, it's in a kingdom, and when I think of kingdoms and things like that, I think of fantasy. Don't know if other people do, but I know that I do, so that's why I have Dance of Thieves on this list. I could be wrong. You guys let me know if this is fantasy or not fantasy, but we will see. Then I have the Atlas 6. Honestly, I really want to get to this, but I'm actually really nervous to read this book because I just feel like this is going to take a lot of my mental, like, it's a book that I feel like you need to really pay attention to everything that goes on in it. It's a book that, I don't know, it's just really hard to understand the plot and things like that. I don't want to say it's hard to understand this plot. It's hard to I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I feel like people who have read it, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like it just takes a lot of, like, you actually need to pay attention. If you miss one little thing in this book, you're doomed and you're not going to understand what it is. So I need to read this during a time where I'm fully invested just in this book, in this series, and understanding everything, the concept and everything that's going on with it, because I started it and I got to, I don't even know what chapter this is, but I got to the battle, and then I was like, no, I can't read this right now. So obviously when I go to read it again, to start it again, I should say, because I didn't read it, to start it again, obviously I'm going to start from the beginning because I can't even tell you what I read in it. Then I had this on my bookshelf for years. The next couple books are from Book of the Month. I definitely want to read this month, obviously. The X-Hex, perfect witchy vibes, everything. It's Screaming October. October is my favorite month of the year, not only because it's my birthday month, but it's my favorite holiday. I love Halloween and everything has to do with that, and that's probably where my love of fantasy just comes from in general. Then I have the Sterling House. I recently got this maybe a couple months ago, and this one just sounded just amazing, and I just want to share what it's about. It's basically about a gorgeous modern gothic fantasy from the best-selling author of The 10,000 Doors of January, which that sounds interesting as well. I dream sometimes about a house I've never seen. Opal is a lot of things: orphan, high school dropout, full-time cynic, and part-time cashier. But above all, she's determined to find a better life for her younger brother Jasper, one that gets them out of Eden, Kentucky. Wow, Kentucky's right there next door. A town remarkable for only two things: bad luck and E. Sterling, the reclusive 19th century author of The Underland who disappeared over 100 years ago. All she left behind were dark humors, and her home, everyone agrees that it's best to ignore the uncanny mansion. Almost everyone anyway. I should be scared, but it's in a dream. I don't hesitate. Opal has been obsessed with the Underland since she was a child. When she gets the chance to step inside Sterling House and make some extra cash for her brother's escape fund, she can't resist. But sinister forces are digging deeper into the buried secrets of Sterling House, and author's own nightmares have become far too real. As Eden itself seems to drown in its own ghost, Opal realizes that she might finally have a reason to stick around. In my dreams, I'm home, and now she'll have to fight. Welcome to Sterling House. Enter if you dare. If this isn't Screaming October, then then I don't know what is. And then this one really is screaming October. Phantasma. Isn't that gorgeous? Like this whole cover. Can't tell you what it's about, but it sounded really good too. So let's read this to you. Phantasma only has 2 rules. Stay alive and don't fall in love. When Ophelia discovers her mother brutally murdered, there is no time to grieve. She has inherited the family's fearsome magic and enormous debt. Circumstances go from dire to deadly, however, when Ophelia's sister decides to pay off the loan by entering Phantasma, a competition where contestants rarely escape alive and the victor is granted a single wish. The only way for Ophelia to save her sister is to win. But Phantasma is a cursed manor full of twisted corridors and lavish ballrooms staffed by enticing demons and fatal temptation, and Ophelia must conquer all 9 floors to succeed if her fears don't overtake her first. When a charming, arrogant stranger claims he can help, Ophelia knows better than to trust him, but with her sister's life on the line, Ophelia can't afford to turn him away. She'll just need to ignore her overwhelming dark attractions, drawing them closer and closer together, because in Phantasma, the only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart. What? Falling in love with a ghost? Okay. And then we have Bloodmarked is the second book in the Legendborn series. I just got done reading Legendborn in September and I absolutely loved the way that everything came together. So I'm super excited to see what this is about. And then just the back of it says, will she become the legend or break it? And how I think it's going?
To who?
She's gonna break it. So these are honestly all the ones that I truly want to get to this fall. Obviously, these are ones that have, not all of them haven't been on it, but like a lot of them are giving me like October vibes and fantasy and all that realm. Obviously, I'm probably not going to get to all of these, but these are ones that I really am trying to stay and get to. But then I also have a whole bunch of other fantasy, dark romance, and other things like that that I want to read. So we'll see. Being a mood reader is tough. These are some of the books I want to read this fall. So thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Bye!